Okay, guys, in this, wait, what's the name of this one gonna be? Real Plumber reacts to crazy plumbing pictures and videos. These are ones that you've sent me. In this video, you're gonna see pipe and fittings joined that shouldn't go together. You're gonna see drains that probably aren't gonna drain. Water heaters that are definitely not installed by code. Crazy things like that. If this is the kind of stuff you enjoy, do me a favor. If you're a plumber, or even if you're a homeowner and you've got some pretty shoddy plumbing or you've seen it, take a video, take a picture, send it to me and let me know. Let me see what you've got that's crazy. If y'all haven't seen the video we did about the worst plumbing job I've ever seen, check it out and see what you think, because that's kind of what we're looking for. I hope you enjoyed this, because I'm telling you, we've got some good stuff in here. All right, let's go. So this one came from Mr. McDonald. It's called Crappy Plumbing. And I gotta tell you, man, I think you're right. And look, I don't know what these connection types are. It almost looks like a threaded joint here with caulk or glue or something around it. But the funny thing is, this is PVC. And it doesn't look like it's PVC adapter. It looks like PVC pipe, and this pipe is actually stuck down in it. Maybe tried to thread down in it and then glue it or caulk it. This is just crazy. Now, I'm not even sure what this is over here. It almost looks like an asbestos joint or something that's attached. You've got a cast iron pipe right here, or at least I'm assuming it's cast iron. But look up here. You've got, I want to say a lead and oakum joint, but it looks like concreted in. It looks like you've got a copper drain line coming over into it. And look, I can't see everything here. All I can do is see what I see. But the big thing on this one, which I thought was pretty good, you scroll down here, you have got a Santee inverted, meaning this is, whether it's a drain or vent, whatever, it's coming right back up. So this Santee's in upside down. Like I said, I cannot tell what kind of fitting or connection this is, but it's like you've almost got the same thing right down here. Man, if that's a glue joint, that's an ugly glue joint, but I have no idea what all this is supposed to be. Don't get me wrong though, I can tell you, that Santee isn't in right, and it should not look this way. If any of y'all know what this connection is, man, I'm just curious. I've never seen it down here in Texas, but I'm not gonna say there's anything wrong with it. It just definitely looks different. It almost looks like PVC and cast iron joined again in a different way. And if I blow that up, that does not look like a Fernco adapter or anything like that. I don't see any stainless bands around it, but I see a bunch of glue, caulk, silicone, whatever you wanna call it. Man, that is crappy plumbing. Okay, now this is one, says Hotel Sink Nightmare. This is from a Mr. Campbell. Okay, now if you look down here, number one, look, this is not the right way to make a connection. Now I understand at a hotel, anything can happen. So you look down there, it doesn't look great, but you know, believe it or not, it doesn't look like it's leaking. And for a handyman, man, this is the repair right there. But you gotta love this. Your trip lever and your lift stem right here tied together with black duct tape. I love that. Actually I don't, but you know, that they make the little clip that goes on there and it looks like half the clip is here. I don't know if it goes back this way and he's just trying to put tape in to keep it from sliding forward. Some people don't know how to put it on, but also this looks like it's right up against the wall. Now I don't see any marks, so maybe it's not, or maybe it's just jammed into the wall so they can't use it. Yeah, this one here, Hotel Sink Nightmare, I think you're right. Now let's see what this one is. A new type of connection. I gotta tell you, this one is freaking nuts. At least you know it was done by a plumber because there's duct tape on it. Any plumber knows with duct tape, bubble gum, or baling wire, you can fix anything. Guys, if you see a joint like this, I promise you, or let me stop. I would hope that I can tell you it's not done by a plumber, but I can't tell what type pipe this is. It may be just copper that's dirty. It looks white, so maybe PVC. And it looks like somebody just busted a hole in the side of the cast iron pipe, stuck it in, and tried to put on enough duct tape to where it wouldn't leak. I don't get any context with this, so I really don't know where this is installed. I don't know who installed it. I hope it wasn't a plumber, but you know what? You never know what you're gonna see. The note on this one did say, not sure if there's even an adapter underneath the tape or a PVC to cast iron connection, and there's not, but I didn't bother trying to find out. This was in the basement, and that PVC was the drain line from a bathroom that wasn't too far away, and that's a 3-inch stack for an entire house. I grabbed my tools and left it there for the brave soul who decided to tackle this. Alan, I'm gonna tell you, I might have done the same thing. It looks kind of crazy. If you got a plumbing company or if you're working for another company, you might want to come in and say, hey, look, this is not done right. Here's what we would do. I would probably cut in a cast iron Santee and then adapt it to PVC. There's some different things that you could do, but duct tape, that's probably not the right connection. And if you have to use a hammer like that to make an access point for a connection, it may not be the right connection. Duct tape can fix anything. And this is from Mr. Henry. Okay, so this is the sink. Okay, we have some dishes in the sink. Now, I gotta tell you though, I love the twist ties up here on top. And I'm not sure if that's keeping the aerator on or if it's just there for art. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks great. Let's see the next one. Okay, as a licensed plumber and a professional, I have to tell you, they just didn't use enough duct tape. That's all that's wrong with this. Yeah, guys, duct tape will fix a lot of things. I don't think this is one of them. The funny thing is, and man, I may be wrong, but it looks like this is a P-trap over here coming over into a drain, maybe going down into another P-trap. So if you're a licensed plumber, this is not how to do this. If you're a homeowner that wants to become a licensed plumber, I hope you don't do it like that on your plumbing exam. There we go. That might be the culprit. The top of the garbage disposal is completely rotted off. Now, let's go back and look at these in a different way. Now that makes sense. There's your ring to tighten up your garbage disposal. There's the bottom of it. They literally just stuck a piece of pipe up there down into this drain, and I wish I could see that entire bottom of this. They make a basket strainer to go here and you can change that piece of pipe, but that is pretty interesting. I'd really love to see what all's under this tape and how they did that. And why is it so bad they had to put so much tape over here too? That's freaking crazy. Duct tape can fix anything. And just so you know, Joshua's note says, my parents and I were appalled when we opened up the cabinet and saw this. Joshua, I don't know if you had hired a plumber or a handyman, or I'm not even gonna go where my mind's going. Or if that was just a rental or something, but I'll tell you what, yeah, duct tape can fix almost anything. This is called Crazy Plumbing Pics from, I'm gonna call it Workman's. And guys, if it's okay to use y'all's name in here, if you send me pictures or videos, do me a favor, say, look, Roger, you can say my name. A lot of times I have people say, do me a favor, you can show this, but please don't say my name. So if it's okay, send me that too, because I don't wanna throw anybody out there and, you know, somebody make fun of them or give them a hard time or anything at all like that. Let's see what we get here. You know, PEX has a bend ratio that you can do, and I don't think that's it. Guys, PEX is not made to be bent and crimped like this. I promise you it will create a water flow restriction, and it's gonna be a problem. And I'm assuming we got more pictures of that. Ooh, okay, now I'm assuming that the backside of this goes up to a P-trap, so that creates this an S-trap. This fitting is not made to go here like that. And I love this expanding spray foam down here to help make the glue dry. I guess they ran out of glue, or maybe they didn't have any, and they did have some of the expanding foam. And I love the little, like a 22.5-degree offset right here to help make everything line up, to make it nice and neat and pretty and plumb and square and true. So you gotta love it. Doing a good job there. Crazy Plumbing Pics, absolutely. Okay, now that is a leak, and you know, I don't know where he found this, but number one, galvanized pipe, we quit using it a long time, specifically for this reason. It would rust up, corrode up, but man, when you gotta go, you gotta go. There it is. All right, this is called Wacky Plumbing from, I'm gonna say that's my plumbing, pretty close. It says I'm a master plumber from Jersey Shore, come across a lot of crazy things. Came to this customer's house because his filtration system was leaking. Never mind the gas to the water heater or the vent piping. Love your whole gig and keep up the great work. My company is celebrating its first year in business this month. Number one, congratulations to you and thanks. We love our gig too. We're having fun at it and things are going well. But let's look at this wacky plumbing and see what we come up with here. Wow, where do you even start on this? Number one, people, shark bites. Okay, let's start at the top and work our way down. I love this. Just stick the PVC in the stainless vent pipe. We've got a screen in here on the 90 on the inlet. At least we have a ball valve here. And let's trace this water out just for the fun. We come down, we come in. Okay, cold water's good. Hot water out, up, and it looks like it goes in here. I am trying to figure out what all we got here. This to me looks like a UV filtration system. This looks like a carbon filter, another carbon filter. Man, I don't even know what this is unless it's a backwash or something. What is the deal with all the freaking shark bite fitting? I love the hub drain down here. Your TMP goes into it. You've got water coming in here from your water softener. Man, this is almost a work of art. If somebody had signed their name on the wall like Bob did, y'all remember the video that we did with all the crazy piping? I think they're related. Bob may have done this too. Grayson, you might show them what Bob's works looks like. This is pretty wild though. And I wish I could figure all this out. It looks like this might be the water supply system coming into the house. And they brought it in, instead of coming up and going in here, they went through filter. Man, it almost looks like it drops down to a water softener. I don't know. Okay, down into the softener, back out, then over here through a pre-filter or something. It looks like it comes up here, 90s up, goes across. Man, ball valves everywhere. Up through what I am seriously thinking is a UV filter. And I say UV filter, I know it's a UV treatment. And then down back in, probably over, and then to the water supply for the house. Yes, that is definitely a crazy plumbing pic. All right, the previous plumber told the customer that this was up to code. Okay, I don't know where you live, but your code is kind of crazy. The vent pipe here, number one, is ridiculous. I don't know how or why that even looks like that. The flex connector with, it looks like an ice maker line or something, 1/4 inch line coming off of it there going somewhere. You gotta love the TMP. And I'm joking when I say that, but it looks like you put a hose bib on this end. That way, if you really want to open the TMP, you can drain it down. I want to know which one of you plumbers installed that, because I know you're watching this right now, and I just want to know, really, why did you do that? Hey, I like that they have a full port ball valve. Then they come out with a different flex connector here, Shark Bite T. Man, this is just crazy. There's too much to list here as to what's going wrong. But man, I gotta tell you, if your water heater looks like this, it is probably not up to code. Matter of fact, I can guarantee it. And this may be another one of the same one. This is from the same person. So I'm gonna say, thank you, Antonio. This is thinking outside the box, because this is a very nice shower. You can tell by the artwork on the walls. You've got a valve here to shut off the shower. So I'm assuming this comes down to I don't know, maybe a ball wash. Maybe it's on the golf course or something. So this comes down here. Was that not true, Will? It could be on a golf course. I mean, this may be in the restroom on the golf course, probably the 19th hole. So you've got a valve here to control your cold water, a valve here for your hot water, and this either lets it go up to the shower or down to the ball wash. Whichever it is you need, they got you taken care of. I gotta agree, crazy plumbing pictures. And we got another one right here. It says, huge fan on YouTube, investigated a rocking toilet that previous owner's handyman installed. The flange was attached to the cast with spray foam and some caulk. Guys, neither one of those are proper materials to connect the flange. Second picture is the repair the handyman did. Now, he trashed the handyman, not me. I'm just saying. Attached PVC to cast with caulk instead of Fernco. Keep on making videos. Sincerely, Will. Well, I didn't know you sent this. Okay, maybe a different Will. Look, my Will at least knows enough plumbing. I don't think he'd do anything what this guy's describing, but let's look at it and see what we've got. Okay, now I'm gonna rotate this as to what I think. This is how we would be looking at this. This looks like the flange here. There you go. There's your spray foam. You've got a side inlet. You've got two 45-degree inlets. So you've probably got a tub and a shower. Maybe this goes over and catches a lavatory, but yeah, the PVC looks like it is shoved down right to it. And as he said, caulk and spray foam. For those of you that don't know, that is not the right way to do it. At least right here, we've got looks like a glue mail adapter screwed in to galvanized fittings on the drain line. A little bit different. We don't do that here in Texas. Actually, definitely a lot different. Okay, now this one here, now this looks like a lead joint. This looks like it is a lead joint, but it's got PVC shoved in it. So I don't know if this is lead or caulk or whatever it is, but guys, I'm gonna tell you, that is not the right way to make a joint. We've seen some crazy plumbing pictures here. I still gotta say, guys, I think that the crazy house we did, and I'll make sure that we put a link to that video in here, because if you have not seen the worst plumbing job ever in America, I think we found it. Guys, y'all are getting close, but I'm just getting one or two little things here. This whole house was done this way. But do me a favor, if you've got pictures of stuff you've really seen, send it to video@rogerwakefield.com and describe it to me. Let me know what it is. Make sure I can see the whole thing to know what it is you see. And remember, if it's okay to use your name in the video, put that in the email too. And leave me a comment down below and let me know what's missing today. I know I think one of these was taken off Facebook, because I think I've seen that before. If you think any of this is legal or good or just not really crazy, do me a favor and leave me a comment down below and let me know. I'm Roger Wakefield, Lead AP, the expert plumber. I'll see you in the next video if you don't get flushed.